it's not FNaF!
You know, this is some pretty easy stuff you've probably already seen, but right there, the shadow of... Welcome back. It's been a bit since I've made a video on anything canon to FNaF, and it's been even longer since I made a video about a trailer for one of the FNaF games. For those who don't know, Sony's new PlayStation livestream included a teaser trailer for the newest FNaF game, Security Breach. As some background, we basically knew that this new game was going to take place in a mall of some kind with new glam rock animatronics, and the new main villain would be William Afton's protege, Vanny. We were also introduced to a security guard character that we can assume will be playable. With that context, let's look at the trailer. Now, there is some pretty insane dialogue going over this trailer, but I want to talk about what we can see visually before I talk about what the dialogue is. The trailer is split up into camera pull-outs in different areas. In this first area, we can see vents, back rooms, and pipes. This seems to be the pizzaplex behind the scenes where maintenance is done. My guess is this will be where the player has to complete tasks, similar to Sister Location. There's also something that you might not notice at first. A shadow coming through a doorway. Judging by the bunny ears, I'm guessing this is Vanny. Next, we're in the kitchen. Again, I think there may be some tasks here. And a little less subtle, but you still might miss it on your first watch, is this new animatronic. It doesn't look like any of the glam rock animatronics we've seen. It looks like it could have a wizard hat or something on. Some of the coloring and design reminds me of Ballora too. It's seen crawling up near the ceiling. This could just be for the creepy effect, or it could be that this is this animatronic's mechanics, crawling above you, and with multiple stories in this building, which we'll see in a moment, things could get crazy fast. Next, we see a second story room with a disco ball, likely some sort of party room. This room is overlooking what appears to be a laser tag arena, a big one. God, this part is just making me miss laser tag with my friends before quarantine. My guess is there will be a gameplay sequence here in the laser tag area. I mean, it'd be a big missed opportunity if they don't. The next area seems to be the entrance. We see a fucking golden statue of Freddy in a very Freddie Mercury pose. I know everyone has brought it up before, but look at how far FNaF has come from the first game. Insane. Anyway, looking at the statue and these turnstiles makes me think that this is not a mall. We've talked about it being maybe a Freddy Fazbear Entertainment sponsored mall or something, but I think this makes it clear that this is closer to Disneyland. Not a mall full of different stores, but a theme park full of Fazbear-related games, attractions, and shops. And that would make these backroom areas the equivalent to the Disney Utilidors. We can also see a gift shop and two areas, one called the Pizzaplex, maybe a cafeteria of some type, I'm not sure. And one that's a little cut off but starts with Mega, maybe Megaplex, maybe that's the main game area. Finally, it ends on a jump scare. From Vanny. Wow. Now, I originally thought this was just a jump scare made for this trailer, but if you look at the background and brighten it, you can see this is an environment from the game. So this may very well be an in-game jump scare. And more details to come. I guess we might be getting more information soon. Now let's talk about the dialogue that plays over this. We can hear a voice, which is very likely Vanny, talking to a child named Gregory. We can hear Gregory breathing heavily in the background.
Gregory, your friends are worried about you. They're here with me. Please come out.
So it seems like Vanessa has already taken some victims.
Gregory, I may have lost my temper earlier, but it was just a glitch. It won't happen again.
It seems like Gregory just barely escaped Vanny, and now Vanny is trying to lure him out. Very William Afton-like. But her voice is glitchy, and she talks about her outburst being a glitch. So is Vanny part animatronic? Is Vanny, much like Glitchtrap, almost a combination of AI and human? Maybe like how Ennard was using Michael's body. It's so strange. I mean, maybe this isn't even Vanny, maybe this is Glamrock Chica or something. But then we hear another voice.
Gregory, be still. I think she's found us.
What? Is that one of the animatronics? My first thought was Freddy. Let me just run down my initial thoughts on this. Maybe you take turns playing either Gregory or the security guard. Of course, the main animatronics are trying to protect the children, aka Gregory. Meanwhile, Vanny is trying to get Gregory, making her a target for the animatronics. And Vanny is also trying to get the security guard, and the animatronics are trying to get the security guard too. I made a theory video back before FNaF 2 came out saying that there might be animatronics that fight. Could it be all these years later that idea is coming to fruition? All of the enemies after you as the security guard, and then some of them, Vanny and the animatronics, also fight each other. That would be really interesting. The other idea is a little less insane. It could be that all of this stuff is just exposition. When we get into the game as the security guard, Gregory has already been killed, and it's our job as a security guard to find out what happened and make sure it doesn't happen again. But because Vanny and the security guard may look similar in some way, the animatronics think you are the person that killed Gregory and are coming after you. And meanwhile, Vanny, the person who actually killed Gregory, is also trying to kill you. There's a lot going on. The last couple things I want to bring up, first is considering the map size and the fact that we're in a fully 3D game engine now, I think it's safe to assume that this will be a free roam game. Although it could be kind of like when we first saw the FNaF 4 trailer, that you only have access to certain parts of the mall at a time. Maybe the laser tag room will be one of the nights, and then the back rooms will be another night. I'm not sure, but that's what I'm thinking. Lastly, I just want to bring up a throwback. Remember this old fake FNaF 3 trailer? Yeah, seems like our old theories and fan-made content always comes back eventually. Alright, so that was my thoughts and analysis on this trailer. I understand there's a new Baddington tape that came out literally the same day that I released my Baddington tape analysis, so I will be doing that soon. Yeah, get hyped for the new FNaF game. Probably coming late this year, early next year. Just get ready. I'm very excited. See you all next time.